believe that social media has destroyed the modern day woman. We have many things that have contributed to it. Feminism, reality television shows, the entertainment industry. But social media has done so much damage to the way women are. If we could just take that away, I think we might have some fighting chance.
Good afternoon, everybody. Or shall I say good evening? It's almost 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is the podcast number 11. So there's a video that I was watching last night, all buzzed at 4 in the morning while my two babies were sweet because they're lazy butts and they go to sweep at least. No, I'm just kidding. But it's from NollaGirl504. NOLLA Girl 504. And she posted a video that has 68,000 views that says social media has destroyed women. And I don't believe that social media is destroying anything. I don't. Do you think social media has destroyed women?
Don't look at me like that. Not completely. I'm not saying that it has destroyed women. I'm saying it definitely changes a woman's point of view of how society sees them and what is accepted in society now than it was before. You know what I'm saying?
This is supposed to be a nice debate, and she just slapped me on the cheeks. She just slapped me on the cheeks, guys. This is going to be a physical altercation. Wait, say it again. What do you think? I need to...
Really? I said I don't think social media is completely destroying women, but it definitely changes a woman's point of view of how society should see them. You know what I'm saying?
So you're playing the double-edged sword. All right. I see. You're trying to be safe. No,
I'm not trying to be safe because obviously, what is it? Don't look at me like
I'm not.
How do you say it? How do you say how there's some women out there that don't let social media and society get through to them, and then there's majority is 3/4 of the women out there do let social media get to them, obviously, because you've always see those pictures of where there's a thicker lady taking a selfie and she only gets 20 likes, one comment, and then you see a picture of a thin girl wearing a crop top and some shorts, and then she gets 1,000 likes, hundreds of comments. So when a decent normal looking chick sees that, then obviously she might let it get to her head. She might be like, oh shit, I need to change my appearance because I want attention. Who doesn't love attention? You know what I'm saying? Who doesn't love attention? Exactly. So I'm not saying that. I don't know. I'm not saying that.
That's good.
That's why I'm playing the double-edged card.
That's why my baby is so smart, because she knows how to weasel her way. And no, I'm just kidding. No, she's right though. And that's what I was gonna say this morning, babe. That there are a lot of girls out there that do not let social media get to their heads, and they use it in a positive format. They just use it because it's there. Okay. Social media, the only thing that it's there, the reason why social media is here is it's what people fucking wanted for years. It's a byproduct of what humans have been doing already. That's it. People have been taking fucking pictures, and babe, you already know when you go to the mall and some bitch is all done up and all fucking. It's the same. She's a walking fucking picture with likes and all that shit because she's getting hollered at. So it's the same shit. It's not social media per se. I just think that's a major scapegoat for this NollaGirl504 to say. Because, babe, in the video, she says a bunch of shit. She's like hella sexist against women in the video. We'll watch some of the video and we'll pause this debate and then you'll get more in depth what she's saying. But I think like what this Nola girl is saying, you know, I left a comment. Take responsibility for your own actions, people. If you know, it's just like life, not even in social media. Freaking bomb ass fucking 10 girl or whatever the fuck is gonna get more looks and likes in real life. Just because it's on social media and shit doesn't mean that it's destroying anything. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Well, because like you said, a girl that's like all done up when she's out, it doesn't personally mean she wants to be all done up. Because a lot of girls are insecure about how they look without makeup. So
you gonna tell me it's not fun getting all done up and dressed up?
it is fun. But when it gets inside a girl's head that she only thinks she's pretty with makeup, only pretty enough with makeup to go outside, then obviously it's kind of destroying her, whether she knows it or not. Obviously.
That's true. I am a man. Men go through that too. In a way of like, if there's a guy out there that's like all fit and stuff like that, and then we'll be like, oh, sit out the sit up or some shit. So men and women, everyone has their insecurities. And then last night I was so buzzed that I was like thinking of a fucking music video of me or just like a rapper. Simple video of a girl like Kylie Jenner or what's her face, Nicki Minaj, or what's her sister's name? The Kylie Jenner sister, Kim Kardashian. And in the video, or whoever the fuck, whatever women that take it to the extreme. Women, makeup too. Do you think makeup has destroyed? Do you think makeup has destroyed women?
The insecure ones, yes. Because there's a lot of girls that do their makeup for fun. And they just like, they're doing makeup for themselves. And then there's a lot of girls that do it to impress others. Babe Boop, you have anything to say about that? How do you feel when you see mommy with makeup, huh?
He doesn't even know who the hell she is. He's like, can I get some of your milk? My mommy's not huge. No, I'm just kidding, that's gross. So, you know, all I'm saying is that if anybody thinks that social media is destroying anything, like the Facebook Live, babe. Remember how people were doing these killings on Facebook Live? Facebook Live. People were using Facebook Live and killing people. You didn't hear about that shit? Okay, listen. There was one brother, one black guy, shoots an old man on Facebook Live. It can't censor it because it's live. Yes, on Facebook Live. So you're watching something live like Ty Lopez and all that shit. It's live. If Ty threw up on fucking the camera or something, we'd all see that live. So this guy goes up and his girlfriend left him. And so he's like, hey, to the old ass brother, like a fucking 90-year-old man. And he's like, can you say Rebecca something? I don't know the girl's name, but he just said, can you say her name? And then the old man was like, huh? Oh no, man. And then random old guy. And then he says, can you say my ex-girlfriend's name? And then the guy was like, like really? And then next thing you know, he pulls out a gun and then the old man's like, no. And then he shoots him. Boom. And then the old man did. Thailand. A father hung his daughter, a 9-month-old daughter, in front of Facebook Live. Do you see that Mexican bitch? The car accident one, babe? There was a car accident wherever they were all in the car singing and dancing and shit in the car, and the driver was fucking acting stupid, and then the car crashed, flipped over, and then the passenger or the one in the back, one of the sisters' faces split open and she's dead on the ground. And then the girl was on Facebook Live saying, "Look it, do you think this is funny? Do you think this is funny?" So, yep. So what I was gonna say was there's a lot of arguments going around of people saying Facebook Live is making people go crazy. I'm like, no, this shit happens all the time. Facebook Live is just there. Now people are like, oh, they would have done it anyways without Facebook Live. It's just the timing. You think like Columbine and all that shit was because that they wanted to do that shit and they did it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was all recent, all within like this year and the ending of last year.
Well, back to social media. Like, it is.
Touch my hair. Don't touch my hair. Just like don't slap me.
I slapped you.
Okay, this is over. No.
Social media. So when you look back, you see all those pictures, you look back.
Okay, you're over.
Teenage girls used to look like when they were in middle school and they looked all dorky and all funny looking.
Oh, like thanks for not texting back or whatever.
Yeah, kind of like those pictures. But like, like middle school girls used to wear like those like little clothes, those funny looking clothes. But now teenage girls now, they don't even look their age. They have their makeup all done and then all that stuff. So, they see that on social media. Then they start. It's not even like intentionally. They see like a picture of a girl's like makeup all done. So then they start practicing on their makeup. Then they start doing that. And then obviously.
It turns into a fucking competition.
Yep. So then obviously, social media kind of does have a role in that. Cause
you think that Hollywood and movies and parents
used to always like in Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, all that stuff. Teenagers used to go out and hang out. They weren't always on their phone. But now when you go out, you see all these teenagers just on their freaking phone. Like, what's the point of going out if you're just gonna be on your phone?
Okay, that is a tough one. I can't defend that one. Or I can't fight that one. That's a good one.
Now teenagers these days, or just anyone in general, like you said if you had internet on your phone, you'd just be on Instagram all the time. You should be like, okay, wait, babe, I need to post something on Instagram.
Hell, motherfucking
so now
that.
everyone is just, their whole mind and their whole mindset and everything is just wrapped around social media. They want to see what's going on. They want to see what's new. So yeah, social media does kind of play a part in everyone's life.
Well, it's what the people wanted. So it's not destroying anything. If anything, it's making stuff easier. People, how about this? What if people don't even want to fucking go out and interact with people anymore?
Social media is making everything easier, but the video that you're watching that she was like being sexist to women about how social media is destroying women, I'm talking about that. You're going off topic, buddy.
Okay. Well, see, you didn't even watch the video yet, so.
I know, but I'm saying my point of views.
Okay. So we'll watch some of this video right now. So far, my baby is destroying me in this debate, but she knows from a different perspective.
Honestly, because I'm talking from a woman.
She's talking from a woman's point of view, a woman.
And you're talking from a man's point of view.
Okay, hold on. Hey. Okay, so let's see what she. Oh no, motherfucker! I didn't take notes.
Social media and women. I believe that social media has destroyed the modern day woman. We have many things that have contributed to it: feminism, reality television shows, the entertainment industry, but social media has done so much damage to the way women are. If we could just take that away, I think we might have some fighting chance. But I would do anything to go back to the days where we had no social media. I'd give up YouTube because I love YouTube. I'd give it all up to go back to the days where I either had a pager, or a basic cell phone that just made phone calls. Life seemed so much better back then. Women were better quality. Women were ladies. They were just better. I know we still have feminism ruining everything, but social media, God, it just made things, the process of devastation on women it's just sped up so fast when social media came about. You know, social media.
It was bound to happen anyways, babe. It was about, ladies have been doing this shit ever since.
With technology improving, of course, this was bound to happen. I know.
Okay.
I'm not being like her. I'm not saying social media should just be off the internet and just no more. I'm just.
Okay, shut the fuck up, let's watch the motherfucker.
For women, it's turned into this big competition. It's just women competing online for who can present the best facade, because it's not real. You know, these women that post, oh, I have such a great life, and posting pictures of everything they do, it's
Just for people do that shit even in just life in general. Fake the fucking funk. Huh?
Yes, they fake their life. But have you ever heard of the people who have like the most followers and most popular on internet, and then you see them in person, they're just really antisocial and they're just awkward? So it is true. You can just put a front on social media.
Very true. Well, maybe they're just smart and know how to. Wait, hold on. We're gonna peas this. Did you guys hear that? That was our baby boy. And he was like, "Fat social media, close it down. My mommy can't even wipe my butt without checking the Instagrams." No, I'm kidding. Matata. What the? Pause it?
Yeah. Or you can keep talking. Can you help me prepare something?
Hold on, guys.
so they never have their kids. You know, it's just, I would see that and I'd be like, who they trying to bullshit? And people actually would buy it because they'd be on it, oh, you're such a great mother. Oh, I want to be like you. I hope when I have children, I'm the same, type of mother as you, and all of this. And I just got tired of it. So I got off of there. I didn't want to, the bullshit. I couldn't take it anymore.
So it's not social media that destroyed women. Women were already destroying their own lives. That's what I'm saying in this. It's not the social media that destroyed the women. The women were already doing this shit. And then they're like, hey, let's just use this thing that's created and fucking show off what we've already been doing. Trust me, I've seen this shit. Hi, baby boy. You want to say something else to the mic? Good job, baby boy. Hey, we're like those parents. We're all podcasting while our baby boy's crying and shit. Ooh, hello.
He's fake crying.
He's just fake crying, guys. So yeah, let's hear what else this lady has to say as I just spilt water all over the goddamn place.
Also, a lot of women on there like to live their lives by quotes. Like they would post all these quotes and try to, instead of making up their own or, saying something clever, they would post a quote and like live through a quote. It's absolutely retarded and it drives me nuts. But I just got tired of it, y'all. I couldn't take it anymore. So I got off of it and I will never be on Facebook again. I don't care if I'm the only one left that doesn't do it. Now, YouTube, on the other hand, I've been watching YouTube from the beginning. YouTube is a way for me I get my conservative news, because I don't watch mainstream media. I could watch gun prepping channels, fitness channels, cooking channels, all the things that interest me. I can watch YouTubers on here. Something in the beginning. Unfortunately, the liberal feminists are ruining this too. I asked for my phone number. I said I am a married woman, and I said good day, and I kept walking, didn't speak to him again. But he was so shocked that I was not on Instagram, because he's probably so used to every woman he asks, well, how do I follow you on Instagram or with your Facebook? And it's just really sad that it's come down to that. And women You know, they think that they're actually getting this male attention because they're actually wholesome, quality women. But what they don't realize is all they've turned themselves into is masturbation material. That's all they are. Just a quick, that's it. They're worth nothing else. They're worthless. You know, they can't cook, they can't clean, they can't be trusted.
Some hateful words over there.
They're not wife material, the kind of woman that you could really trust, count on, bring home to the family. They're nothing but sex. That's it. And they don't completely realize that either. These women actually believe today that they're quality, good, decent women.
Once again, it's not social media that turned the women into this. Women have already been like this, and then they're just using social media as a way to spread their fucking stupidity throughout. Okay, just like fucking goddamn you go to someone's house and you see their photo collection. You're gonna find a photo collection of bachelorette parties or girls dressed up all fucking whorish and slutty, but no one sees that shit because it's in their fucking house collecting dust underneath the bed. Now that social media is here, they're still applying the same fucking whoreness or whatever it is, laziness, whatever, on or fakery, just on social media. So just like police brutality, it's probably been around, and black people and all other people of color have probably been getting mistreated, but now we could just see it more because everyone has a fucking camera on them now. Okay? So let's hear what else she's got to say over here.
It's so pathetic and it's laughable. But anyway, social media has made women, it's made their egos so big. They're so entitled, their egos are so big because they get all these likes, all these followers on there, and all these women are competing with each other for the most followers, the most likes. They actually base their social status off how many likes and followers they have.
Well, how about if there was no social media, don't you think the same fucking shit applies when a girl shows their old phone, like, oh, look how many numbers I pulled today, or how many numbers I got asked for?
No, because the way guys hit on the way that guys hit on women are different. Because it's easy to hide behind a screen and have all this confidence behind a screen. So when guys hit on a girl on social media, it's different. Because they probably most likely won't do it in person. They see a pretty girl, they'll be like, oh, damn, check her out. They won't have the confidence to go up to her. So
does that destroy women?
No. Not really. It doesn't destroy women, but...
Oh, it gives them more...
Okay, so there's...
More ego, right?
Yes, it gives them more ego and more confidence. But there's also those women on Instagram or just YouTube, Facebook, anywhere where they have like a lot of followers, get a lot of likes, and then they do meetups. It's like as if they're famous.
There's nothing wrong with that. They were bound to do it anyways in Hollywood. Yes.
It's different because who would hear about these meetups with no social media?
They would have to fucking go out and make it in Hollywood to go have those meetups.
Exactly, but in Hollywood that's different because that's like TV shows and whatnot. This is just social media. Anyone can do it. Anyone can create an Instagram account.
But guess what? Not everyone can get famous. Not everyone can get famous. It's not just because of social media. Don't you think it's the persistence and the dedication?
But in Hollywood, it's different. You gotta have like some kind of talent. Instagram is just looks.
You gotta have some talent too.
No,
you gotta have some talent too. It's just like.
It's different on Instagram because anyone can do it. Okay, and then they just get this big old ego like. Everyone wants to meet him. Yeah, obviously people are gonna go out and meet him because they're like freaking 13 years old.
Well, hold on. How about this? Did social media give them that ego, or do they just have that in them?
No.
Well, then how come there's girls out there that can tame their ego and be like, hey, you have a big ego right now.
There's like have girls who let the ego get to their head and they just become a bitch and they just think they're hot shit. And then there's the girls that, you know, get popular or Instagram famous, but they know how to control their ego and they're very humble about it.
Yep.
But most of the time, girls just become a bitch because they just think they're hot shit.
Vet du. Just like this one guy that was like, I'm supposed to be in this YouTube video. I'm an Instagram celebrity. He had like 13,000 followers. He's like, I'm handsome and you're not. Oh my God, I have fans and you don't. Some bullshit. Oh, baby boop.
They actually feel like they've achieved something in life because they have, 75,000 followers on Twitter, and they start feeling like they're some kind of celebrity or something. And it's really pathetic. And so their entitlement, their ego is just so big that they don't even have to be decent when they get with a man because they feel like they're doing a man a favor by being with them because they can screw up the relationship easily. The man's like, I don't want nothing more to do with you. Cool. I have all these suitors lined up at my door. I have all these followers, all these likes, and they just post selfies all day long and get all this attention. And it's just really destroyed women because their egos are so big and they're so entitled now. And another thing that it's done that I can't stand is the amount of single mothers we have and all these women just being promiscuous, having all these kids from all these different men. You will see them post selfies of themselves and like booty pictures, and you'll see like their kids' toys in the background. There was one woman in particular that I actually know personally that showed me a picture of herself that she put on Instagram and was bragging about how many likes and followers she had. In the picture, she's in a fitting room taking a picture in bathing suits, skimpy bathing suits. And I can see her two sons sitting on their, like on a phone or a tablet or something.
I've seen pictures just like that, not on social media. Kodak and Polaroids of exactly what you're talking about.
I'd be like, holy crap. And the kids, those little boys, what do you think they're going to grow up to be like? Witnessing stuff like this.
Did you whip? Oh, basically what I said was, it is not social media. It is human beings. We're always so quick to blame something for our own faults. In quotes, it was not me, it was the gun. End quote. So take responsibility for your own actions, people. I've seen old dusty Polaroid pictures with women flashing their breasts while their kids are in the background, and dusty old Polaroid photos with fathers drinking Budweisers and smoking cigarettes in front of their kids. So it's nothing new. It's not social media. Alright? You schmeeks. Hey, so final thoughts, babe, because this podcast number 11 is just about over, because I need to do podcast number 12 about how all the natural disasters are fucking murdering people in all America. So what do you think, babe? I don't know if you got to hear everything in the video, but you heard some of her points, and she has some really, really drastic points of view about social media destroying women. Social media has destroyed women. That's very bold of a statement.
I believe it is both. It's both human and social media that have destroyed women. Because humans are the ones that are posting on social media about what a girl should look like, what a girl is accepted into society and whatnot, etc., etc., etc. And then the social media is what obviously a woman sees, so she takes it into her point of view and then just gets it into her head, and all those disasters.
Well said. My baby's very smart. She has some good points of view. But I say it is not social media. Don't be so quick to point blame on social media.
It's not, or some of it is.
I'd say that it's not. It is not, man. If you really, really you know, all social media is what Hollywood was doing for years, and it's just now it's so it's at the freaking grasp of your hand at your fingertips. So people just take it to the extreme, and it's not necessarily social media. It's social media is just there. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. Oh my god, that was my girlfriend Megan. That was my baby. That was my baby. That was my baby. That was my baby. What the? So, and what I gotta say, and like the comment I made, I said, so it's not social media. Stop blaming social media. You could do whatever you want with it, and some people tend to do bad things because they're probably not the best people. So,
He's wrong, I'm right.
okay, you know what? All right, this got childish. No, just kidding. Thank you guys for the Demise Keast number 11. Shout out to Vish. Shout out to everybody out there that's been commenting lately. You know, one love, Demise Music and Entertainment. Thank you all so much for tuning in.